Well, hello there. Welcome to Motor Town Behind the Wheel. Welcome to the day 3 or episode 3 of our adventure. And let's get started. So yesterday or last episode we left off with after doing some towing jobs, getting to level 8 on our driver level and stocking up on 47,000 coins. So today we're gonna be focusing on making some more money. We could either go for some towing jobs or we could go for deliveries, and I think we're gonna go for some deliveries. So let's take the Dory Wrecker and let's go park her up. And then we have a decision to do. Do we or do we not upgrade our car, our delivery vehicle? Because we have the money for it. We could get the Kira flatbed, I believe it's called. Or we could use the Dabo. That is the question. It's 40,000 for the Kira flatbed. So we got 7,000 for upgrading it only. So I think we might actually do a couple of runs with, or do a run with the Dabo first. So we can have more money to customize it. Oh, of course we could sell this Dabo, but I think we're gonna keep it on our possession. In our position, I mean, and in the future put it into our company, because I believe next episode we are gonna be setting up a company. We are finally level 10 then. We got 2 levels to go, which we should be getting here today. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So well, come on in. Enjoy the ride with me. And let's go get some deliveries done. Let's start at Gangjang Warehouse, J&J Warehouse Co. And see what we can come up with. Another idea I had actually was we could buy ourselves a trailer. Trailer wouldn't be a bad idea to get. Let's see, 3,000. Ooh, that is a good price for some foam pallets to Halim. Let's do that. Should we go Seongsan Supermarket? Let's go Seongsan Supermarket instead. It's almost the same pay, similar distance, but it puts us close to. Trap those in. It puts us close to Gujwa, which is where we want to go. Because I want to hit up the meat market again. So yeah, the idea was I could buy us a box trailer like that we're looking at right now. But we don't have a hitch on this, which would be easy to install, no problem. It costs 2,000. But maybe we'll get one for the Kira flatbed. And really double up on the capacity upgrade for our deliveries. Still playing on the server. Sadly, there's no one on today, so we don't have any sort of town bonuses. So the pay will be a little bit less, about 30%, 25 to 30% less than it usually is. But we'll deal with that. It do be like that. Pass these buses here. Thank you very much. I'm going faster than you are. We are in a rush. The faster we can do this, the more money we can make in this episode. There's kind of like a choice we have here to do. We can either save up a little bit and buy the Kira flatbed and buy the trailer for it, or we can save up for a Pulio for better record jobs. I'm not sure which one to go with, truth to be told. Oh, hello, Mr. Police. Don't mind me, I'm gonna pass you on the wrong side of the road. You don't care about that. You care about me driving in the speed limit and on the right side of the road only. Hopefully they improve on the AI for the police. I believe they are working on it. Already halfway there. Goes fast. Goes very fast. No problem at all. But yeah, with the choice of buying a Pulio, it's 90,000. It would be really close us to being able to buy a semi as well, or even a Trunco, which is the largest delivery vehicle which you can get, like a truck before going into semi trucks and trailers. Semi might be out of our question or out of our range though, because we need a trailer for it as well, and trailers are not exactly cheap. They're not super expensive, but they're not cheap either. It really depends on what sort of a trailer you go with. I think we're gonna stick to the smaller vehicles in the beginning, because we can repurpose those vehicles into using in the company anyway. So that's is gonna be the way we go most likely. Oh look, it's a Chemusi. It's a very cheap very cheap line of semi to get. It's a really great semi. Got 6-wheel drive and everything. Can handle any sort of off-roading. Maybe we will get one in the future. Drop these off at the supermarket. And then we can head over to Kuchwa Meat Factory again. And hopefully we have some meat to deliver there. Town effect bonus. Well, there's a small town effect bonus of 1,000 at least. So 7,000 for that trip. Not too bad, not too bad. At exactly 54,000 right now. Exactly 54,000. That's nice. Hey Porsche, you wanna race? No, you don't wanna race me. I'm faster than you are. At least when it's under the control of the AI. Off the Kuchwa Meat Factory we go. Take over, yes. Back at Kuchwa again. We're gonna go straight for the meat factory. Skip the bread and everything. I don't think there's gonna be bread in there. We almost were speeding. Oh no, we missed our turn. If we still have a room after meat factory, we'll go check the bread factory then, and even maybe the cheese factory. Start here now. Still, almost. Just like last time. Meat boxes, where do you go? Let's go with pay. There's not too many choices to go around with. We got some to go into Gangjang and Guchua Ola Express in Guchua. So I guess we can load up these, the Gangjang supermarket ones. And go with that. Wrap these up. That's a horrible strap. That's not gonna stick to. Stay. Same with this one. It's a bit better. Not that it really matters, but it's, you know, a little bit of a role play purpose. As long as it's strapped, it's strapped. Let's check the bread factory or the bakery. Hopefully we have some bread boxes here to deliver to this time around. And we have Guchuala Express wants some bread, but that's a short one. So there is no containers and no pallets being hauled. So there is none available. Let's go check the cheese factory then. A little bit of not the greatest trip this time around. We can't get a good trip like last time we did. This cheese boxes, the pizzas, the new pro. Ooh, well. Let's go. There's only one, sadly. We'll take it. There's one cheese pallet, but we can't fit it. We can't fit any of this. Can only fit the cheese box. A little bit of a short end of the stick here this time around. But sometimes it do be like that. So let's go drive back home then. Oh well, back to Gangjeong. Now if we had the trailer, we could easily haul a couple of pallets of stuff as well. But obviously we didn't buy that. I believe the trailer was, if I remember right, it's either 8,000 or 12,000 or something like that. Pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. We might buy that. That included with the hitch trailer is gonna be like, it'll be around 10,000 or so. Not too horrible. Would be a worthwhile investment. Will be a worthwhile investment, and we can put it into the company in the future then as well. Level 9, there we go. One more level and we can set up a company. But I doubt we're gonna do it today. We're gonna do it in the next episode, next day, and then the next episode. We unfortunately have a police officer in front of us, so we can't go speeding too much here, even though we can easily go 130, 140. Can take them over and hopefully get far enough for them not to see us anymore. We'll see. We'll keep it to 120 or so for now. Also, please let me know if how the sound levels are. Do you think the engine sounds are a little bit too loud or a little bit too quiet, or whatever? Just let me know, and I will improve on that. I've been watching these episodes myself, but for me it's not too loud. But I'm not sure if it's too loud in your opinion, and your opinion is the one that matters more than mine, I think. Though I should be the professional here, right? One day I will be. Almost at the destination. We'll drop off the first one at the Segubo pizza place first. Oh, the Susspoken has one of the players has a live fish tank truck. I wonder which sashimi place is delivering to. That could be good money, hauling some sashimi to the supermarkets. I'll have to look into that. We might set up our own. I'm not so sure what we're gonna do with the company yet. As in, like, what sort of a delivery route we're gonna go with. Delivering some food to the supermarkets, of course, in Seongsang and Seongsang, Gangjiang, and Jeju will most likely be our top priorities. And then there we go, 2000, and then set up some sort of a delivery system with the rest of the spots. I've never done any of the deliveries for the live fish to the sashimi places, so that might be something to set up as well. Could be an interesting endeavor. Yangjiang. Oh, there's multiple ways we could be making more money than what we are doing right now, but I like these simple deliveries. They're a good, easy way of making money. Get you driving around, get you accustomed with the game. So I highly suggest any new players to give it a go, definitely. There we go, 15,000 from that. That's not too bad. We are at 71,000. Now, do we upgrade our car now? I think we are going to. Put the Dabo away. Let's buy the Kira flatbed. But I'm gonna check. How much was it? It's 2,000 only for this. Small cage trailer. It doesn't have that much... Sorry. Excuse me for the cough. It doesn't have that big of a flatbed. 2.8. It's 2.7 times 1.8. I believe that's similar to the Dabo. It's actually a little bit bigger. So it's a bigger one, but it only costs 2,000. That is definitely worth it. We just need a hitch trailer for this. Let's buy the Kira flatbed. 40,000. Goodbye. And then we're gonna go modify it. I think we're gonna upgrade the suspension. Add a hitch to it. But I don't know if we need to upgrade our engine. This. Maybe we will. Brakes definitely need an upgrade. Let's see. Paint first. Let's change the paint. Body. Nope. We are doing it the backwards colors this time around. Cargo bed. There we go. Seats are white. Cargo bed 2 can also be purple. So we got a purple cargo bed. That looks good. Parts, powertrain. We're gonna give it an intake. We're gonna go with the long intake for the additional torque. Yes, it's got the small engine. We could buy that, but it's 14,000, so not quite worth it. Turbocharger we can't use yet. Transmission, it has a decent 6-speed. Doesn't have an LSD. We're gonna buy C on it just in case. Even though it's not a powerful machine, it's useful to have it. We don't need the brake pads. Anti-roll bars, let's go with 150s, even though 200s might be the better choice. Springs, we want 200s at the back. 150s at the front. I think that'll do just fine. Dampeners. Maybe 200s at the back. And 150s at the front again. This will allow the weight to shift to the front a little bit while we are braking and everything. Tires, we don't need to change the tires. Wheels, we don't need to change wheels. There's nothing in the aerodynamics in this. Trailer hitch. The question is, do we get the lower one or the higher one? I think the lower one will do us just fine. That's 2,000 there. Utilities. Oh, you can have additional fuel tanks on it. Oh, that's useful. We might buy those if we think we need the fuel tanks. For now, we're gonna let it be. There we go. Here a flatbed now operational. Go buy us a trailer. Come on, bus. Go, go. I've actually never driven one of these before. This is the first time I'm driving one of these. It is indeed a small truck. Back up to it, ready to go. There we go. We buy one of these. Back up to it. The hook trailer button. And we raise the landing gear. Now off we go. Now we have basically tripled almost our capacity for hauling stuff. It's perfect. I wonder if we should modify the trailer a little bit, or maybe we'll give it a go as it is without any upgrades to the trailer. See what we could haul. The goods for meat factory is a no-go unless we do doubled locations, sadly. It is a little bit bouncy. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of springs on it. Onto the trailer. Maybe even... We'll give it a paint job first of all. No, not purple. That doesn't look good. Let's go with grey. Parts, suspension, brakes. Nah, brakes we should be fine. Give it 150 roll bars, 200 springs. We are out of money. We have spent all of our money again. That's the minus side of upgrading your vehicles, is that it actually gets kinda expensive. It's a little bit expensive. Now we are owners of very good vehicles, very capable vehicles. See, Seongsan Supermarket wants those, but we could go Jeju this time around. See how the prices have fallen? Because we can hold more of them. Pumpkin pallet Jeju as well. And we are full. There we go. We have strapped them in. We can hold 10 now at a time. Just imagine how many boxes we could haul. But yeah, the price of the deliveries of course has gone down because we are in a much larger vehicle now. We have much more capacity. So the individual delivery price has gone down again, as I noted in the first episode about it. Trailer likes to wiggle a little bit. I think, ooh, I didn't pay attention. I was looking at the trailer. Maybe it is a little bit unevenly distributed. Should be more on the front than the back. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just drive carefully. Let's overtake this. Overtake the mixer. Another overtake and a short here. Brutus wrecker in front of us, but there's no one coming, so we can take it over. Come on, you can do it, truck. You can do it. Trailer is a little bit weeble wobbly, which is kind of scary. I've used this trailer a few times, and every time I use it, it starts swinging wildly. See if it does it again. The highway. A hitchhiker here, which we could take, but we don't need it. The hitchhikers only give that 100 XP, so that's 10% of a level. Of course, we could take it, especially at the early levels. Any extra is extra, but we'll be fine. Doesn't climb on 5th gear, sadly. The 4th gear is too short. Doesn't climb on 4th gear either. Needs some more power, this engine. Maybe we should have gone with the short intake instead of the long intake. Oh well. Level 10, let's go. We have finally reached our short-term goal of getting level 10. Driver level, that is. And now we can start up a company next time. No boss, don't crash into us. Thank you. Starting to get a little bit sketchy here. The back end, the trailer is starting to wobble on its own. With the slightest of adjustments. Oh, we don't have brakes. We don't have enough brakes if we don't brake early enough. Oh, this load. Gotta remember that. Especially because we didn't upgrade the braking on the trailer. Almost crashed. Could have been bad. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa! The trailer likes to slide around. There's a little bit of weird physics with the trailers. They really do like to slide around, which they wouldn't do as much in real life. Like they don't have enough grip, sideways grip, for whatever reason. What's happened there? Oh no, we crashed. Slight crash, we're fine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of physics thing. Maybe I'm just thinking wrong. First delivery with the Kira flatbed and the trailer will be done in a second. Let's see how much we make. I'm suspecting we're gonna get like 15 to 20,000 from this trip. Get this from here, through here. Do we need to take the long route? Yes, we can definitely do it from here. 7.8 thousand from that, and then the trailer. Another 5,000, so we made 14,000 only. Well, it is more than with the Dabo, but it is way more hauling to be done as well. Oh, double the payment basically, but way more investment. Where should we go then? Go check the Koopa. That's a warehouse in Jeju. See if that has anything for us to haul. Hopefully it does. I'm not sure if anyone's been supplying it with containers. By default, it doesn't really have anything spectacular to haul. Maybe there is something. We definitely need to get a good payday here. We spent a lot of money on this combination, so it needs to make the money back still today. At least most of it, hopefully. You're turning. Of course, there would be other ways of making money, but with the gear equipment we own right now, this is the best we can do. Kinda hope there's something here to be hauled to Gangjang, so we could go try to do... This is gonna be a tricky one. A furniture haul with this combination, maybe. I say this is gonna be tricky because we need to back this up here. I'm not really good with small trailers. Larger trailers I can somewhat back up with. Take it slow and steady and you'll be able to do it. It's an art form that you learn hauling, using trailers and backing up with trailers. There we go. Destination. Saling Supermarket. Gangjeong Supermarket has a few. So does Halim. I think we're gonna go with Gangjeong Supermarket. Bunch of bread. No, actually, it doesn't pay that well. Even though the distance is 6,000. None of this actually pays that well. Huh. Oh well. Let's load these up. Gangjeong Supermarket. Oh, they moved backwards still. I was trying to get the try to break and get the weight moved to the front. As you can see, the weight is a little bit on the back side of this, which is a problem with this particular trailer. It do be like that. Let's go. They should give us another 12,000 or something. Not the greatest income, but it's something nonetheless. We are working our way from rags to riches. Really making the rule of that you want to drive it, you buy it. Okay, no renting or leasing makes the game a lot more, not necessarily more difficult, but it does take more time and patience, and there's more of a grind then. Because you gotta, like, what you buy is what you get. You don't get to change midway or change your mind. Like, for example, if I were to be able to rent cars, we could go do a couple of logging hauls, or for example, or even just trash collection, and make really good bank. But since we can't, well, we can't make that sort of money. But we will get to the point where money is not an issue eventually. Eventually. At least we can hold 10 pallets instead of 2 pallets now. That's a huge upgrade. Already the Cura flatbed is a massive upgrade compared to the Dabo. Because the Dabo could handle 2 pallets. The Cura flatbed can handle 6 pallets. And of course the price of the pallet almost is about 50% less, especially with the trailer. But already it's a massive increase in income compared just for the flatbed. Today is just an unfortunate day that we don't really have those town bonuses going, so we're not making easy money like we were on the first day. We will grind it, we will drive. Make the money nonetheless. So do you have any tips and tricks for early game on how to make money? Not necessarily maybe for me, but for new players especially. If you have any of them, share them down in the comments. And I might visit them and have a look-see at them in the future. Could really use an engine upgrade. It's a bit of a slouch, but it'll get the job done. How's the indoor view? I haven't even... Well, we can't really check it because we need to adjust our seating, but... I'll check it once we are... to deliver this to the supermarket. Now that we delivered some food to the Jeju supermarket and the Gangjang supermarkets, we are getting a little bit of a town bonus going on, which is good. Which is the primary reason why I'm actually delivering to the supermarkets instead of the warehouses and everything else. It's to get the town bonus going a little bit for our deliveries. Sorry, I couldn't resist playing around a little bit. It's fine. The cargo's just fine. Trailer is actually hitting the ground pretty badly. 5.3, 5.4 from that. Another 5.6 from that, so what is that? 11,000 for it? Not the greatest, but not horrible either. Food deliveries. Let's have a look, see at the town bonus really quickly. 25% in Gangjang right now. And Jeju is 14% with 70% on the food. That's not horrible. Now, let's actually go give a look at the factory, at the Nivat Furniture Factory. Level 11, let's go. If we can do a furniture delivery quickly. It's quite possible that there is none available, or they are too large for our cargo space to deliver any. I believe there's 2 types of sofas that we could deliver with this. Maybe a bed one bed at a time, but let's see. I'm thinking about the furnitures because that's not over speed. Or speed in general. The reason why I'm looking at the furnitures is because of the ease of a route it is. If you deliver from the furnitures factory to the A-Wall furniture shop, you can deliver there and pick up new furniture at the A-Wall furniture shop and haul them to the residence of Gangjang then, and rinse and repeat that route. The money is not top tier, but it's pretty easy and it's pretty good. We'll see if we can load up anything in from here. Sofas, beds. Can't even take that. Can take 3 of these. So we can take 3 of anything. Except the sofas. as you can see. Sadly, we can't fit more. But we'll do this. It's kind of close that we could fit something back here. But unfortunately we can't. So let's do this load really quickly. If you do the math right, we're making about 20,000 for this trip. Doesn't take us that long to do the trip either. It's even a shortcut we can take, which the GPS never tells us to take. Are we speeding a little bit? That's fine. There's usually rarely police on this section of the road. So in comparison with if we were in the Dabo, we could do one. I believe it could fit one of these beds or a one sofa, and the pay would be like 12,000 or something per each. So that's a pretty good starter money if you think about it. The road there is very simple, very quick job. It takes like what, 8 minutes, 10 minutes to drive over there. Not much at all. Distance is 5.2 kilometers. If you take the GPS route, you can shorten it by about a kilometer or so by going down a sand road or a gravel road. Oh, there's traffic today. Hopefully they bring in junkyard jobs in the future, because we have a junkyard. I would imagine they will. Okay, this is where we go and take the gravel road. And it's 3.3 kilometers suddenly. So it's over a kilometer shortcut actually. And it's a very smooth gravel road, so you can go very fast here. As you can see, we're going at 70 even though the speed limit is 40. Other gravel roads are not this smooth. This is one of the smoother ones. There we go. Saves us a lot of time taking that route. So do not trust the GPS blindly in this game. Pay a little bit attention to the map and the different roads there are available. La-di-da-di-da, driving around. Yes, this flatbed has been a good investment so far. It is much bigger than the Dabo indeed, as I mentioned, and it's good. The trailer was a good additional idea as well. Even though it has that inherent issue of everything sliding backwards and making the weight to be on the backside of the trailer instead of the front. Remember, you always load your trailers front heavy, not back heavy. So it doesn't do what it's doing right now. Also, if you want, you can one of the starter cars that you can get is a Ranchi. It's around here. where you can buy it at the one of the ranches nearby. You saw that, you know where, if you check the map and find Ranch Oval, there's a small track. Ranch next to it sells a Ranchi, which is a great starter car. It's a Ford F-150, I believe. Great starter car. I didn't see this bus at all. I was completely blind. We went with the Dabo though. Alright, let's empty ourselves. That's 15,000 right there. There's another 7,500, so we did 26,000. Easy money. And this is the kicker. This is the real kicker here. We can take deliveries to residents, which can be a little bit confusing to go through. So you sort it out by distance and check, okay, these go to Gangjiang. So I can take... These go to Gangjiang as well. So I can take these three. We can't unload those onto us anymore. They are too large for the trailer. Let's go with that. We basically brought 3 beds and we're taking 3 beds to the residents. Easy job. Right? The larger truck you can do a lot of more. Of course. And this will net us another 15,000 just coming back. I like to do the furniture runs. They're easy money, really quick money as well. Doesn't take that long. Doesn't take that long to do. That is, of course, you need to supply the furniture store or furniture factory with resources to actually make the furniture first. And it's quite a hassle at the end of the day. It requires... The furniture factory requires planks and plastic. And then it takes fuel as well to speed up the process, but that's not necessary for the production. But it's plastic and wood planks. And to get the planks, you need to haul logs to the lumber mill. And then the planks from the lumber mill to the factory. And for plastic, you need to get oil all the way from the south from the refinery, which requires crude oil first. So you haul crude oil to the refinery, and then you get oil from the refinery to the plastic factory, and you haul the plastic from the plastic factory to the furniture factory to make the furnitures. It's quite a logistical nightmare and can take a lot of time. We don't have the gears needed for doing that, of course, but we got the benefit of being on a server. And on my other playthrough, I actually have a truck that can go and do that route, provide the plastic for the furniture store and the wood for the furniture store to keep it stocked up. But it's fully stocked up right now, so it'll take us a while before we empty it. Speaking of the ranch, it's right on the right side here. For that F-150, Ford F-150 called the Ranchi. Great starter car, actually, really great starter car. I believe it has a bigger flatbed than the Dabo has, or at least similar sized. And it has a winch on it, so you can start hauling a trailer with it right away. It's a good starter car. A lot of people use it. I chose not to. I like my K truck too much in the beginning. Right, let's go drop these off at the resident. One resident wants 3 of the same beds. Must be a family man. We are level 12. That is nice. There we go. Where are we exactly dropping these off? Oh, we're dropping them off at the warehouse, are we? Okay. The warehouse needed beds. Interesting. That's 2, that's 13,000. That's 1, that's 6.7 thousand. So we made about 20,000 from that trip, almost 19,000. And there we go. 29, 68,140 coins again. Not bad, not bad at all. So, here we are at the warehouse. After another a day of hard working, we got upgrades, we got a better truck, a trailer, and we've made money enough to almost enough to buy the Pulio again. So next episode or next day, I believe we're gonna do a couple of furniture hauls to make some more money and buy that Pulio for ourselves, and start up our own company. So I hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed watching this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, drop a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.